All right, let's go be an official team member for the day. This is insane. We're getting the champagne ready in the back there. We already saw. I'm officially employed. I've been given duties. I'm here with Dr. Matt Tolstoy. He is Kyle Wyman's personal trainer.
Welcome to New Jersey Motorsports Park. We're here with Harley-Davidson Factory Racing. My name is Jason Kale. I'm the technical director and team principal for Harley-Davidson Factory. Now baggers are just performance bikes.
Today I'm a complimentary member of the Harley-Davidson MotoAmerica team. Harley has taken me in as one of their own. I guess I'm the social media girl today. I've got the lovely Ace Pro 2 helping me on my journey today. We're going to be vlogging with it. I have vlogged with the Ace Pro 2 before and also used it to motovlog on other rides. I was also using it to vlog the behind the scenes at the Harley-Davidson Homecoming Festival. It can actually record it in 8K, which is crazy. I'm also pairing it with the Mic Air, which makes it super convenient for motovlogging and capturing clear audio while I'm riding or vlogging. Yeah. Beautiful prisoner outfit. You might as well just say inmate number. Look at it. All right, we have our Harley swag. Let's go change into it so that we look like an official team member.
Nice. Limited edition. Limited, bro.
I loved seeing you guys earlier in your full orange gear.
Oh yeah.
Who was wearing the tank top crop top?
That was years ago.
You were feeling, you had like your leg out too and you were like ready.
That was he rocked up in full gear and I was like, Jimmy. Hey. This is the Dad Cam Volume 4.
The Dad Cam.
Let's give it some love.
Wow, look at that. Beautiful. What do you guys think? I gotta show them the back. Hey. So New Jersey has this tower that you can just climb up the top of. It's not like restricted or anything. And then you can watch the race from the top and get a bird's eye view. So let's go see. So as some of the racers were getting ready to go out there and test the bikes before the race, I wanted to talk to James Rispoli to ask him a little bit about the differences between the tires that they use and how they decide which ones they're going to use when it's kind of like tricky in between conditions.
And now there's multiple guys not out because these conditions where it's half wet, half dry is like super tricky. It's so hard to ride in because you either got to pick rain tires, which you can come here. So we've got rain tires, which is super gummy. They're super soft. Feel them. They're super soft to touch. You don't have to put a ton of.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right. So this all disperses the water, and then this is our normal tire that needs to get heated to 100 degrees Celsius a few hours before. Feel how hard this is.
This one's already have
it has no
couple.
heat in it. Yeah. So those are the two tires we get. So now everybody's on it, but because it's not fully wet, these are just gonna get smoked because they're so soft.
Yeah.
But it's in between to when do you put this on? Because you still have to go through some of those parts.
So if you were running your warm-up lap today, which one would you pick? The
we would
slicks
probably
or
go
the
out
rain?
on this, but knowing that this is probably going to be the ticket within 20 minutes.
So essentially your warm-up lap times then wouldn't really be accurate.
They're not.
Right.
No.
So can you guys touch the ground on these things, or is it like someone just basically holds the bike up until you get off of it?
I'm like this on it. Like it's really difficult for me. I have a taller seat, but normally what happens, right? Kyle comes in, his crew chief Bjorn. He'll come and make some comments. That's his #1 mechanic, Dave. That's Goose's second mechanic. He'll look over the bike, make sure there's nothing leaking, and just constantly make sure. And then I'm sure he's not going to go back out.
One of the things I love about MotoAmerica is how personable everybody feels. Even if you just come here as a fan to watch the races, it kind of feels like you're within family. People know each other, especially if you start going multiple years in a row. And especially the teams and the riders, they're all so welcoming. I don't think you could get this type of experience ever in MotoGP, but you can definitely get it in MotoAmerica. So if you want to know what it's like behind the scenes, close-up operations of a team, MotoAmerica is the place to be. You know, I really meant what I said in that last clip. I think all the MotoAmerica riders are a personable bunch of people to talk to. And everybody that I've met so far is so welcoming and nice. And you can tell they really have a passion for the sport. especially Kyle Wyman. Hearing him talk was just refreshing. You can tell there's a sincerity in his voice and he has a passion for the sport. Thank you for meeting with us and for letting us talk to you for a bit. You grew up basically in a Harley Davidson since you were a kid. How does it feel to finally be able to represent them out in the MotoAmerica series?
5 years now, it feels amazing. It feels even more amazing to finally get the championship back. So my grandfather would be very proud. He started our family dealership in 1962.
Wow.
And yeah, he was a huge fan of racing, a racer himself, and he would absolutely love what we're doing. Today we plan to celebrate with a very special paint scheme, leathers and everything. That's
Nice.
gonna be really cool.
You did a video with Blockhead 2 years ago where you were kind of explaining to him the differences between the production road glide and then what you guys are racing on and how you guys took it from the road to the race.
You know, as we started racing and we saw things start to become more popular, the whole performance bagger trend, bikes like the CVO-ST, the CVO-RR that have come out are directly from racing inspiration and what we've done on the racetrack. Everything's just so much more refined now, and you're seeing it in the lap times. Pole position was less than 3 seconds on the super bikes. I think the sky's the limit for what baggers can be.
Well, you guys are going further now to MotoGP. Do you? I don't know if you're allowed to talk about that or you have any insight. Are you going to be racing in that series?
That is to be determined.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
I would
that's
love
be
to see that.
determined. It would be cool to go over there and have some fun.
Of course, is the 360s at MotoAmerica too. Couldn't have one without them. Shout out to my channel sponsor. Using the Ace Pro 2 to vlog on today's beautiful day at MotoAmerica. We got the flip up screen, which makes it super easy to vlog and see what I'm doing. So thank you, Insta360, for sending me this so multi-purpose camera. Now, I don't think a behind-the-scenes vlog would be complete without us actually getting to stand on the race grid and experience what that chaos is like right before a race starts. So let's go check it out. 3 minutes to get on the grid, and that 10 is before the race has to start. I've never gotten to walk on a grid before.
Yeah, so he's gonna come straight in here.
This is insane. Gonna see Kyle coming in to take his spot. Oh my god, so cool. This is awesome. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Does he need an umbrella, girl?
That's what Bjorn's for, man. Running joke for a long time. He's been his crew chief the whole time.
Well, guys, I'm officially employed. I've been given duties. So, there we go. We're working for number 43. All right, there's 50 seconds left on that clock. Engines are starting up. Everyone has to get off.
When these red lights are off, we're getting after it. Ooh, a little bit of movement from your pole sitter. Doesn't look like it would be anything, but here we go. Look at Kyle Wyman on the 33 getting a good launch.
Yes,
and it's going to be Wyman. No, it's going to be side by side with Gillum.
Hayden Gillum gets there first, Greg. Wyman's going to fall into second on that all-new gold livery.
They got matching guitars, look at them. They are rock stars. As I was walking around, I also got to talk to Jason Kill, who's the team principal and technical director for Harley-Davidson Factory Racing, and so I picked his brain a little bit about the baggers.
Consideration, you know, Harley-Davidson founded in 1903. Most people know that number. A lot of people don't realize we were racing already in 1904. We are racing a 131 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 engine in these highly modified but production-based road glides. 1 minute 22 second lap times in the race. It's only 2 seconds off Superbike, only a second behind Super Sport, and the bikes are incredibly fast. And everything has to start as production. So to get that lean angle, we had to raise the bike
tuck everything in as tight as possible on the sides, get the foot peg in a real mid-control position. When you put the foot peg all the way up that high, now we needed extra height in the seat. So the seat gets taller, and we need that support here on the front of the tank.
What's the total weight of the bike as it stands?
So a production-based road glide is around 620-ish pounds, depending on the model. The minimum weight for this class is 620. So we take about 200 pounds off of the base motorcycle to be able to go racing. The saddlebags, the material is free, so these are just carbon fiber, lightweight, high-strength saddlebags. Whew. That is a hefty...
A workout.
Several ounces.
Several ounces. Guys, I'm here with Dr. Matt Tolstoy. He is Kyle Wyman's personal trainer. So we're gonna ask him some questions. So just to give you guys some background, Dr. Tolstoy developed the Yamaha Champ Body program. So that's like something specifically that if you want to be a motorsport athlete, which coincidentally that's also his Instagram handle, you want to go through that course and make sure that you're doing the exercises on that so that you can get better as a rider. What is Kyle's fitness routine like? It takes a lot of effort to throw this giant 600-pound bagger around.
So the things that we work on with Kyle, we're really working on the balance between, like, sure, you have to have a raw amount of strength. I mean, look at the size of the bikes, they're huge, weighing over 600 pounds. So like you have to be able to just simply from a strength level be able to handle a machine like that. And then balancing the strength with obviously conditioning, being able to keep consistent lap times, right? Like you could have all the strength in the world, but if you have no conditioning to keep up with that 600-pound motorcycle, that's going to be the thing that ultimately limits your strength and your performance on the back end.
When he's going to the gym, do you give him like a specific routine? Like, I want you to work on these specific things, these exercises?
We've got every day dialed in and sort of, planned from top to bottom, where different days will have different focuses. Some days will just be on the conditioning part that we said, where it's like mostly cardio based. Then other days we're going to be focusing more on strength and strength endurance, which would then be again on the heavier side with weights, but then that's going to be coupled with other types of conditioning that we mix in. So some days are a little bit of both, strength and conditioning. Some days are more focused on conditioning, some days more focused on strength, but every single day from top to bottom we've got it. But the crucial part of that is the recovery in between. So if you're constantly just like trying to chase more and more and more and more, your body can actually start to try to like go into conservation mode and withdraw some of the adaptations. So that rest period is just as important as getting after.
Thanks for giving us some insight into Kyle's routine. Hopefully Kyle can comment on it later, but if he doesn't, we got it straight from the source.
Sure.
If you want to get yourself a motovlogging setup and a vlogging setup all in one, you can't go wrong with the Ace Pro 2. I'll leave links to it down in the description, and there's also a code on screen now that you can use to get some free accessories. Thank you Insta360 for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I hope you guys learned something about Harley Davidson behind the scenes. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.